We're gonna be outside a little bit more, right? It's getting warmer and we want to look good. But the thing I'll tell you girls, it's let's try not to be basic, okay?
I went in there and I said, boom, boom, bam.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Brianna Ezrins. I work in luxury fashion and I believe that fashion has the power to change your story. I'm back with you again to just share some tips and tricks on fashion advice, style advice, things that I've been hearing in the industry that I think you could integrate into your style and your wardrobe. And I'm coming at you with a new series that I created entitled Wear This Instead of That. And the intention behind this series is kind of to give you just some guidance on things to look out for as you're shopping for the new season. We are in spring. Finally. And it's time to just refresh our wardrobe, maybe sort through the things that we already currently have and see how we could switch out the things that no longer serve our personal style. So with that, let's get started. So we're gonna be going out more. We're gonna be outside a little bit more, right? It's getting warmer and we want to look good. But the thing I'll tell you girls, it's let's try not to be basic. Okay, we are done with the black top and light blue jeans uniform that we've been wearing for quite some time. I just feel like we need to start differentiating ourselves, show our personal style, and not look like every other girl that comes into the bar or club. I think this is the opportunity to step up. You're going out, right? You're seeing your friends, maybe you're trying to meet a new guy, you're getting a man. Like, these are the opportunities where you really need to show your individuality and stand out. So rather than stick to that standard uniform, I would suggest just something that just ups the moment a little bit. Throw some leather in there, throw a really cute backless top or a dress, asymmetrical sleeves, long sleeves, mesh. The point of this is just to be more creative when you're going out. We often don't get the chance to just step out as who we want to be and really showcase our fashion sense in a way that's just different. That's just absolutely different. So what I would do, I think this one is quite simple. Stay away from that standard uniform, okay? Add some color, add some print, add some texture to really help you stand out at night as opposed to just look like everybody else in the sea of sameness. So yeah, let's stay away from the standard black tee, blue jeans, and really start to be a little bit more experimental into the styles that we want to put forth when we're going out. Next up is tight white denim, and instead wear a more slouchy, oversized boyfriend denim instead. This, I don't know, I just feel like the tight white jeans to me just always seem so unoriginal. We've seen it time and time again, and it still always looks very much basic, standard. It doesn't do anything for your shape, to be honest. It just kind of just brings down the look altogether. And I get it, it's springtime and you want to wear things that are lighter and brighter, and you know, like you don't want to be in a blue denim. Sure, I 100% agree. But I do think that it would serve you well to move away from more of like the slimming, just tight white jeans and bring more of just like an edge and a different perspective on it. I mean, we love boyfriend jeans, and I just think like having a white boyfriend jeans just changes it up a bit. You could wear it with a tight top, a backless top, a similar top that I have with it right now, and it just makes it look a little bit more elevated and different from how we've styled white denim before. And you're just doing a small little tweak. Instead of styling it, your look with more of a slim denim, you're just putting a little bit more relaxed, effortless style to it with just adding that little oversized and slouch to your white denim. Ones that I have been on my mind, and honestly, I got it on pre-order, so it should be here in no time, are these Wardrobe NYC low-rise white denim. I just think that the shape is perfect. I feel like how they will elongate my short legs is great. Put it on with some heels and a shirt, and I just think this could be so chic when going out for some white wine with my husband, or just going into work, maybe having more of like a long sleeve mesh top over it. I just think there's so many ways that you could style this piece. So yes to white denim, but let's just change it out for, instead of it being slim, let's move into more of an oversized, more relaxed fit. I don't know if I'm just excited to be outside, just to frequent my favorite restaurants and bars and just like have great nights with my husband and friends. Like, I'm so excited about that. So recently I have been diving into Sex and the City and Girlfriends again, and just pulling so much inspiration from how they dress. Maybe because I'm now a similar age to what they were in that show. It's honestly more relatable, of course, but I'm just inspired by how they really leaned into their femininity, and they wore heels, they wore the dresses, they wore the sexy tops. And I think now is the time when we really need to do it, okay? We just need to step out and be our most sexy self, just like the girls in those shows. So the next tip that I have for you is to, instead of wearing sneakers or just wedges or casual shoes in general when you're going out, throw on a little heel. Oh, it won't hurt you. And I'm not asking for these like stiletto pumps that will kill you as soon as you hit outside of your house. That's not what I'm asking for, but a cute kitten heel maybe. Like, let's pull some inspiration from Sarah Jessica Parker when she was walking up and down Fifth Avenue in the Manolo Blahniks, okay? And the Jimmy Choos and the Versaces. Like, that was a moment that we really need to bring back. That was when people were really expressing their style. And I know it's just a show, but I think we could pull inspiration from it, okay? If you are walking around a lot and you're like, Brianna, this is unrealistic, I can't be wearing these high heels. Well, look into kitten heels. Or do what I do. I go into work in flats and I change it out in the office. You know, or like, there's just ways. If you're going on a date, throw on a heel. I don't want to see Air Force Ones out. We should have left that in the college bars. At a festival, I'd prefer boots, but okay. But when you are going out now, change out those casual shoes for ones that actually look cute. And the thing is, there are so many options. You go on The RealReal, you go on Vestiaire Collective, you go on Fashion File. There are so many vintage options that, would just like elevate your style in an instant. You could wear a t-shirt and shorts, throw on a kitten heel, and it just like immediately does something to your overall look. And you just look like Carrie, or you look like, what is Tracy Ellis Ross? What's the character she plays? Joan! Joan, who doesn't want to look like Joan back in the day with that body and those outfits? Or Tony was an icon, okay? That's who we're trying to resemble. That's who we want to, that's really how we're gonna step into our best selves and look the best way possible, is really just elevating our style. Of course, internally we have things to work on. You can go to another channel to figure those things out. There's so many out there, right? There's therapists, everything like that. But when I say that fashion has the power to change your story, fashion really, to me, can be used as a wellness tool to help you step into the person that you want to be. So use these times when you're going out as an opportunity to really dress for the woman you are evolving into. Fashion helps with that. Another thing that's relevant for this spring season and the transition is when we're pulling out our shorts or just looking at shorts and shopping for shorts in general, let's move away from the standard denim shorts. The ones that we got from Abercrombie or Hollister, like let's step away from just those like really short things that don't really do anything, and maybe move into more of a Bermuda short or a long short. I think these also really pair well with a cute kitten heel. It just feels, I don't know, it just feels fresh, and we are no longer dressing for the male gaze, and they like whatever we put on. Okay, don't worry about them. They like whatever. It does not matter, and they don't know. So I would suggest that let's just try a longer short. I have a collection of them, to be honest. I have ones from Kate. I have ones from a Goldie. I have ones from Burberry. I mean, I have been obsessed with just a longer short because I just feel like when you pair it with a simple top, it just makes it look like you had a little bit more intention when getting ready, instead of just like throwing on something that's basic that everyone has in their closet and it really doesn't show your personality or your sense of style. You know, like I love to find classic pieces that are with a twist, and I think that's what really has gravitated me to more of that longer short. So yeah, just try it. Why not? If it doesn't look good, whatever, leave a comment and we could talk about what would work that gives you this fresh look, right? But I say just try it. Be experimental. Fashion is fun. Fashion is all about exploring your style and individuality. So throw on a longer short and see how it does. Longer short with heels. I do also love a longer short with boots, but I know we're going into warmer weather, but that's something you could style it with as well. If it's a colder night, a little taller boot with a long short, I think that would look really nice. The next thing on my list of wear this instead of that is jewelry. I feel like for a long time now, almost years, we've really been telling the same narrative of choosing simple jewelry pieces that can be stacked well together, and then that could really become a part of your personal style, and they're just like extensions of your style, etc. Like that same narrative has been going on, and that's fine. I like that idea of like continuously having staple pieces, necklaces, bracelets, they really become a part of your style. They're very simple, so they're just like extensions of your style, right? But I do think that it can get a little stale. It could get a little stale, and we're seeing so many designers come out with more statement jewelry that I think, why not change it up a little bit? And sometimes you could move away from more of like the simple bracelets and necklaces that you wear every single day and be more bold in the jewelry pieces that you put on. So for instance, there is this new company, jewelry company, I believe I spoke about it before. It's called Dorsey, and they have amazing modern costume jewelry that's inspired by vintage pieces. I follow her Substack. She's a great writer, and I mean, I love the owner's style in general. But I think what she's doing with Dorsey is really just spinning costume jewelry a little bit on its head, and you know, rather that it be like gaudy and just feel like aged, like they just feel a little bit, I think her pieces feel just more fresh and really perfect for just the modern style. I would definitely check that jewelry line out. But then also like my favorite brands of Kate and Bottega Veneta and Saint Laurent, like they have so many amazing statement earrings that really work well, especially for my style that's a little bit more minimal. It's a little bit more reserved and more focused on sculptural pieces, on the tailoring. I think adding a statement earring really helps my style come to life. So I would definitely recommend switching out more of like the simple aesthetic of stacking the jewelry and like getting more of those streamlined pieces, and trade it in for those statement pieces that make you feel a little bit more bold and exciting, and also start a conversation too. Like, I think when you're wearing just like a, you know, a regular jewelry piece, that's not really gonna spark, people are not gonna ask about it. People are not gonna be drawn to it. So I think having more of like a conversational piece in your style as well could really help you build your community and meet new friends, or at least just engage with other people on common interests. So I think the last one on my list is, instead of wearing the standard trucker denim jacket, trade it out for a really nice trench for spring. I mean, I love jean jackets like the next person. I do. Like, it's just a perfect staple for spring. I just feel like you don't want to wear, especially when the weather is transitioning, you don't want to continue wearing your heavy jackets. Of course, you're looking for more of those lighter jackets that can easily be thrown onto anything and you're out the door. But I think sometimes those jean jackets could really make your outfit look more casual than what you want it to be. I think there's ways that you could elevate while still, you know, still feeling casual, but looking like you did something. So I would suggest doing your research on trench coats. You can get these vintage, secondhand, or also, I mean, there's a plethora of companies that sell trenches, beautiful trenches, different silhouettes, ones that look more detailed than others. I just think there is so many options. You can't go wrong. And I mean, ones that I have in my closet and I'll never remove and our staples are my Burberry trench jackets, but there's Nilly Loughton, which is at a lower price point. There's a Camilla Mark that I've recently saw that is stunning in a lighter color, and you can get it in different colors too. You can get an army green and white and a khaki, and I mean, in a navy. Like, the list goes on of the different options, style options that you can get, which is nice. So you could find one that really works with your style and your aesthetic and just your color palette, etc. But yeah, so I would highly suggest changing out your jean jacket for more of a trench that feels still relevant for spring, but kind of just like ups your wardrobe a little bit. Would be helpful for your style. So that's it, everyone. That's my new series entitled Wear This Instead of That. I hope you liked this video, and maybe I'll do these on a seasonal basis, or just like at times where I know it's like peak shopping season and people just need a little bit more guidance on you know, what things they should buy, what things that they should experiment, how they should refresh the current wardrobe that they have without buying anything, to be honest. And yeah, I think I'll do it at those times. But let me know if you like this video. I will come back to you next week, and I will see you soon. Bye.